I really hope this works. We just got some AirPods. Hope you guys can hear me okay, but anyways, welcome back. Today I'm going to be just doing a repot and chat with you video. I have, I think, 4 different plants that I'm going to be repotting, or 5 actually. 5 different plants. I asked a question and answer on my Instagram story, so I'm going to be answering some of those questions. And yeah, we're just gonna chat it up and repot some plants. I've got my Monstera. One of my Monstera I'm gonna move into a bigger pot so that I can use the pot it's currently in for my Philodendron Florida Green. That one needs a moss pole and a bigger pot, so we're gonna do that. And then my Variegated needs a little moss pole, so we're gonna repot her. My Baltic Blue that I just got came in some funky soil, so we're gonna ditch that and get it in some fresh coco coir. And then my squamiferum, however you say that, I just got from Lost in the Forest. There's probably 5 different plants in this one little pot, so I want to split it up so that the roots aren't fighting with each other to grow, and then I'll also have more plants, obviously. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, I've got all my stuff here. So basically I'm going to be moving this Monstera. This is the Monstera that we've had in Lennon's room since he was a little boy. And so this one is kind of like a very special plant for us. I'm hoping that one day maybe he'll like plants like I do, and I can give it to him and he can keep it growing. But we'll see. We'll see. That's going to be 20 years from now. But anyways, yeah, so basically I'm going to take this Monstera, I'm going to put it in this bigger pot here. I'm not going to pick it up because little man is literally sleeping right behind us here, and I'm shocked he hasn't woken up yet. But I'm going to put this one into here, and then my Florida Green will go into this pot once we get it all moved. So I'm going to rotate you guys down here so you can see me. Okay, can you guys see me okay? I guess you're probably not going to be able to see me very well, but all right, let's get started. So I should have done this earlier, but I didn't have time. I just need to put some of this perlite into my coco coir. So usually the soil mix that I use is so this time I have Fox Farm coco coir and perlite mix, and then I usually add more perlite to that and orchid bark, but I don't have orchid bark today. I ran out last time I repotted some plants. I repot my big Monstera that's behind me here and my big bird of paradise, so that took up every single bit of material that I had on hand at the time. So this is what we're working with today, and that is totally okay. Both of these plants will be fine. So we'll just give it some extra aeration. Now it's springtime, so things will be drying out typically faster anyways, so it's okay. I'm definitely not an over-watering person, especially now with a little guy, and I'm working full-time, I guess kind of part-time. It's hard to get to watering to begin with, so we don't have to worry about over-watering in this house because, lucky if I remember to do it in the first place. All right. Let's get going. I'm going to grab my repotting mat. Forgot that. Okay, I've got 2 of them. Anyway, so these are my repotting mats. I actually make these, and I have them, I guess I'm only making them every now and then for now at Lost in the Forest, since I'm working there now. It just kind of works out for me best to sell them in her shop versus me selling them from my house here. So if you guys ever want any, I'll link them in the description. They're really handy to use for repotting. Hang on one second, my little man woke up. Okay, so I've got him set up over here with some snacks. Hopefully he will hang out and be good. I need to grab my scissors here. Okay, I really hope you guys can hear me because this is the first time I've recorded with my AirPod. Yeah, so hopefully I don't get this whole entire video done and then realize, oh shit, nobody can hear a single freaking word that I'm saying. Let's see. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Yes. So let's get going. I'm actually going to keep this guy on this little post because I only have one moss pole made up right now, and it's the one that I'm going to use for my, for my Florida green. Next, oh my gosh, rocks. Look at those rocks. So this plant has been in this pot for a while. I'm going to assume, yeah, she's got roots growing out the bottom, that she's been wanting to have a repot for a minute because this is Root City. Holy crap. Okay. Let me speed you up here because this is going to take me a minute. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, so here's a little visual of what we've got going on here. So yeah, this guy has needed to be repotted for a minute. But monsteras do like to be more on the root bound side, so this is totally okay. But yeah, she's been putting out kind of smaller leaves lately, so I'm gonna assume that this is the reason why. But we're gonna get her some fresh soil. We're gonna get her into a little bit bigger of a pot, and let's hope that she starts pushing out some bigger leaves. So I'm just loosening the soil here just to, once these roots take off in their new space, they will be able to grow around the new pot and not be stuck in this same like setup from the last pot. All right, so let's, I guess, start with the first question. Oh my gosh, this guy is massive. Okay, so the first question that I got, what I guess, first one I'm gonna answer is, what truly got you into houseplants? And also, not a question, but your style is such a vibe. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. I spend a lot of time at home, so making sure that our house is nice and cozy is kind of super important to me. I also went to school for interior design, so that is something I really enjoy doing. Anyway, what got me into houseplants was growing up, my grandparents had like a huge outdoor garden. So just like being outdoors and with like greenery and plants and all of that, something I loved to do as a kid. And then my other grandma, she had a few houseplants, and I just remember like helping her with those a lot. When I was younger, she had this giant peace lily that was so pretty, and I honestly wish that she still had it. I remember her having a peace lily and also some spider plants, and probably some pothos too, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I remember her having those, and I remember helping her with like plant chores around the house whenever she would be taking care of her plants. So that's kind of where that like love of plants stemmed from. But my collection really didn't take off until 2019. Tommy and I moved into a house that had like all windows, like all directions of light. So we got our big monstera, and that was game over for me. Once that monstera came home with us, it was like I couldn't go to the grocery store or the plant store or anywhere without getting at least one freaking plant. So yeah, that's where my, I guess, love of plants came from. It's definitely my family growing up. We never had any at our house. I guess my mom had like a few. I don't remember. Like I remember them being around, but I honestly don't remember what they were. I should ask her. That's like I kind of want to know. But she has a bunch of plants now, so it runs in the family, I guess. It's what conclusion we can draw. All right, I think I've got this monstera. I'll pot it up here. This soil is just like full of old roots. I wish I could save it, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because I don't want to go dump that in the garbage. Okay, so let me see if I can get you a little view of this guy real quick. See him? Super cute. In this little pink pot. I'll do I guess a little video afterwards with all of them in their new homes and everything. The whole reason why I wanted to do this video is because of this plant, my Florida green. So let's get this one started. Oh, I'm gonna go get rid of all this. All right, we're cleaned up. Super nice thing about these repotting mats is you literally just like unsnap a button, dump it into the garbage, and then you're good to go for the next one. That's literally what I just did. So let's move on here. So I think, where did the moss pole go? So this moss pole I got from, I think I got it from Mother Co here in the cities like last summer. But I haven't used it in a while, so it's really dry. So I'm gonna go get that wet really quick. I'm gonna go moist it up, and then we'll get to pot. Okay, we are all moist, so I'm just gonna stick it in here, I think. Yeah, and then once the soil's in there, we should be okay. All right, yeah, so this moss pole is already made for me, which is nice. I do have the stuff to make my own moss poles, which I do prefer doing. But so this one was already made, so I might as well use it. But yeah, we're gonna take this Florida green here, which is pushing out like a ginormous leaf right now. If we can get it out of here, I'll show it to you. Okay, you see that? Look at this thing. This thing has been growing so fast. And I, like, on my Instagram last week talked about how this is just such an underrated plant, just because it's not like the Florida Ghost or the Florida Beauty. It's not like that popular, you know, plant that everybody wants, but it is one of the easiest plants. Here I am, like, fucking with it, and I should not be doing this, but one thing you know about me is I cannot leave the leaves alone. Oh my God, okay. Yeah, it's so underrated. It grows so fast. It is so like easy to care for. It doesn't, like, it has not been picky for me at all. I just have it sitting in a northwest facing window. It just does its freaking thing. It's so nice. But yeah, so we're gonna get her onto a moss pole here because she is growing so fast. And yeah, all right, let's answer the next question here. The next one is, which plant area in your home is your favorite? Oh my God. Well, I have no idea. If I had to pick one spot, at least as of right now, I think it has to be our living room, just because we just finished like redecorating our living room, and it's so freaking cozy and beautiful, and I'm so happy with our new couch, with our new entertainment center. We got the Vizio. I'm not exactly 100% how to pronounce that, but they're from IKEA. So we got the tall one and two like short ones for our TV. And of course we have a ton of plants on there, but we have an IKEA greenhouse cabinet out here. My big monstera is like the spotlight of the living room in the corner. It's just really cozy. There's a lot that I want to do still in our living room. I have like a few different throw pillows I want to get. I have one from the Jungalow collection at Target that I really, really like, and there's a couple other ones from that collection I want to get. So once I do, I will share a picture of those. All right, here's what we're working with here. She was in some like really dense like peat soil, which I do not like. All right, so here's those roots. Look at her. And yeah, she's a happy gal. So let's do that. But yeah, that's probably my favorite space in our house as of right now. here so that the thing stands up. There we go. Okay, next question. Oh, jeez. Where did you get your living room rug from? I got the rug from Target. It was online. They don't have it in the stores. I ordered it online. I think it was on sale for like $100. So this rug is an 8x10. It's huge. And I got it for $108. And I used my Target Red card, so that obviously like you get 5% off with that. So that helped with the price too. But still, such a good freaking deal for such a big rug. It is like pretty simple. I was pretty ballsy for getting a white rug with a child and 5 pets because, I mean, who the hell in their right mind would do that? But I am one of those people, I guess, because I liked it and I wanted it. So that's why we got it. But yeah, so yeah, it's from Target. I can link it. I'll link it in the description for you. I've had a lot of people ask about where the stuff from our living room came from. Our couch is from Living Spaces, and then the rug is from Target. Gotta love Target. All right, can you guys see that? Here, I'll turn it like to the side here. I'm just mounting it to the pole first so that I can fill the soil in like around it. I've always just like had better luck doing it that way, because then I can like, it kind of holds it up for me while I'm scooping the dirt. Yeah, let's just fill it in here. I'm really excited about this like pairing. I think the colors look really cute. The blue and then the green, I love. Oh, I'm just breaking these tiny leaves off. That's totally okay. I don't want them to rot in the dirt. And usually I try to reuse my old, like the old soil if it's like soil that I potted a plant with, but this soil is like straight peat mixture and I'm not a fan. So I'm not saving that. I'm going to toss it. I don't like it. All right. Look at her. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Holy crap. Okay. I'm gonna take this little sheath off because I've already pulled it off. And this other leaf, you guys, is already starting to come out. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's so exciting. Okay, don't be like me and do this. This is not like recommended. I don't recommend it. I do it and I've broken leaves before. Not a cute vibe, but I have to. I have no self-control. I like need to help it out. I feel like, anyways. But yeah, look at how cute it is. I can't wait to watch her grow now. Should I put her in a new spot? Because I'm gonna see her like all the time. We'll figure that out later. Okay, anyway. There she is. Okay, I just have to check and make sure the volume or the microphone is working because I got a little paranoid that I might have just messed up my entire video, but we are good. You can hear me. Anyway, so she's all good now. So we're gonna let's just do the varicosum next because I have the moss pole already over here. So I got this from Forest at Lost in the Forest Co. Earlier this like year, I don't know, a little while ago. So it came to me. It didn't have any leaves yet, and now it's got 2. And this last leaf, you guys, I am freaking out. This was like #1 wish list plant for me. And I'm so like in love with this plant. I can't even like, I could talk about it literally all day, but I won't because that is just too much. That's too much. Calm down. All right. But yeah, so Philodendron varicosum, the coloring on these is just absolutely stunning. And then the back of the leaves are like this, like has like this red color to it. They're so cool. But yeah, this most recent leaf is getting some size and it's established now, so I want to get it into a little bit of a bigger pot so it can grow. I just have it in this like little tiny guy right now, so I'm going to put him in here with a moss pole, and yeah. I'm gonna go wet the moss pole real quick. Okay. I'm also really bad with moss poles, you guys. Like, I'm so bad at remembering to water them. Like, I need one of those electric misters because seriously, I don't remember to keep them like moist enough, and that is terrible. Like, the whole point of the moss pole is so that the plant can attach itself to it and then it continues to grow. But your girl, she's real bad at doing that. So, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. All right, I'm gonna stick this in there. This is gonna be a little different because the sides of this pot are tapered, so anyone else use chopsticks for their plants? The other day we were gonna eat some Chinese food, or I think it was ramen, or I don't remember what kind of, whatever it was, it needed chopsticks. And I like go into our silverware drawer and I'm like, where the hell are all of our chopsticks? And Tommy was like, I bet you used them for some of your plants. I was like, oh shit, you're right. That's exactly where they all are. I was like, oh honey, you called me out. You called me out. He's not wrong. I do use them for my plants because, I mean, there's no point in making a tiny little moss pole. Yeah, anyway. That's where all for chopsticks are, in my plants. All right, next question. Oh yeah, we already did that one. How many plants do you have? I should have counted before this. Honestly, I didn't count because I forgot. I forgot to count. But I think I have around 150 right now. And that's like probably the most that I've ever had. But they're all, so I've talked about this before on my Instagram about how just like curating your collection to what you like, I don't know, what brings you joy to take care of is so important with your plants, because plant burnout, you guys, is not cute. Like, it is not fun. Once you feel burnout with your plants, you know you need to downsize, because this should be fun. Like, plant care should be fun. You should have fun taking care of your plants. You should have fun, like, being around them, like, looking at them, blah, 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 whatever. Like, it should be fun for you to do plant care. And if it's not fun, something has to change. And I've been through it. So, like, now I say that this is the most amount of plants that I've ever had, which is the truth. But the plants that I had before, when I had too many and I felt burnout, they were plants that I didn't really give a shit about. Like, I went through a phase of just wanting every single plant. So I'd go to the store and buy a plant that was like, oh, this is kind of cute. Don't do that. Like, don't buy a plant just because you think it's kind of cute, or don't buy a plant just because it's, like, on someone else's wish list, or it's really popular online, or whatever. Like, buy a fucking plant because you want it. Period. Like, don't bring that energy into your house, because you have to ultimately take care of this plant. And if it doesn't bring you joy, like, you're probably just gonna end up killing it on purpose, because I've done that. I've ignored plants before and just, like, let them die because I genuinely didn't even care about that plant, and I shouldn't have brought it home in the first place. Do I feel bad about it? Yeah. But you know what? Shit happens. So, welcome to my real talk. Ooh, that was a tangent. We'll move on from that one. But yeah, I have about 150 plants right now. That is the current number. All right, look at this cutie. So she's kind of like growing a little weird. So does that look okay? I don't think you guys can see it that well yet. Once I move it closer, you will be able to. I just gotta make sure this is like able to, see, I think that's too tight. Let's just cut a new piece. I love this gardening Velcro, you guys. Like, I'm seriously almost out. I need to get some more. But I love it. It works so nicely. And it's just much more gentle on your plants. I used to use just like this string. Oh God, gosh, don't do that. Like I like traumatized some of my plants like because I would just string it, like tighten it too tight, and it was not good. All right, here she is. Look at her, she's so cute. I love her so much. All right, cool. Perfect. And I'm gonna wait to water these because I watered a lot of my plants a couple days ago. So usually when I repot, I like to wait until the plant is like more dry because it's easier to get like the old soil off. But I the time was not on my side to do that this time. So the roots are still a little bit wet. This is fresh soil, so the soil is kind of damp. So I'm gonna wait a couple days for it, for them to dry. Yeah, let's do, what should we do next? Should we do the Baltic blue or should we do the Penelope? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, my dog needs water. Lennon is being so sweet right now. He's just sitting, you can see his little pigs right here, his little toes. He's just sitting right next to me in his high chair, hanging out, eating some snacks, watching Peppa Pig. We love Peppa Pig in this house. It's the only thing that keeps him busy. All right, so let's do the Baltic blue because it's right in front of me. So I want to show you. So a while ago, I got this pot at Target, and I've been eyeing this pot for like months. If you follow me on Instagram, you know which one I'm talking about. This guy here is the cutest pot ever. I love it so much. I had my Syndapsis exotica in here before, but this guy looks so cute in here. So I moved him into there just the other day when I brought this home. I found this beauty at our local grocery store the other day, and it came in this disgusting potting mix. It's just too dense. It's too dense. I think it's like, there is like cocoa. I think it's cocoa. There might be some peat in here too, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, what the hell? You see this? This just like fell out. There's no roots on it, but there's a new leaf growing. I'm gonna stick this in like a little propagation box or something. Okay, so basically I'm just going to take this out, refresh the soil. I'm putting it directly back into this nursery pot, but I just don't like the soil that it's in because it's just not. So fun. I'm one of those people that really likes looking at the roots of plants. I know some people are super grossed out by it, but I am not one of those people. I really like looking at the roots. I want to see that root system. Show me how you grow, honey. Let's go. Next question was, do you work at Lost in the Forest, or is it just your favorite plant shop? It is definitely my favorite plant shop. But I do also work there as of recently, and it is a fucking blast, you guys. Like, being able to work at a plant store, like, when you love plants is pretty freaking cool. And not to, like, I don't know, like, it's been so much fun so far, and I know that I'm just like scratching the surface, and there's so much more that I don't know. And I just help out at the shop every now and then I actually do all of their social media now. So that is mainly what I'm doing for them, but I'm hoping to be at the shop more often. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a little break because my phone is full. My storage is full on my phone, and I ran out of memory. But now we're back. I got everything situated and we are good to go. I cleaned off my workspace here while I was paused, and I finished repotting this Baltic blue. So we're just gonna put it back in her cute little cover pot here. These like, don't wanna stay upright, but you know what? I think it's gonna be okay. There. Once she gets nicely and rooted in there, she'll be fine. All right, she's just like on the shelf in front of me, so I'm gonna put her over there. Okay, so the next question, I guess we'll talk about this first. So this is the squammy, people call them just the squammy, that I just got, and there are like so many plants in here. So we're gonna take it apart and put it into some separate pots because I just don't want, it's not going to grow nicely fighting for space in this pot with all those plants in there. So we're going to do that. So yeah, I'll get it out of here and then we'll decide how many pots we need. The next question, I guess all the last questions that I got were not like planty related. So we'll do those now. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, I thought I snapped a new leaf. Girl! I am not like gentle, you guys. I'm not gentle at all with these plants, and sometimes I need to be more gentle. It does not want to come out of here. Oh my God. Seriously. Oh, I wish you could hear that. That is like some ASMR. It's so satisfying. Oh, okay. Hopefully I didn't just break that tiny little leaf off. I think I might have. I don't know. Okay, anyways. All right, the last three questions I have, yeah, like I said, are not planty related. So hopefully y'all want to listen. If you don't, mute the TV, put some music on, whatever. We'll still be repotting some plants anyways. All right, so the first one is, what are all of your pets' names? So we have 5 pets. We have 4 cats and we have 1 dog. Penelope is our puppy's name. She just had her 11th birthday, you guys. Like, she's an old lady. She's on the couch behind me. I wish you could see her. She's just freaking chilling, laying on Lennon's blanket, doing her thing. She's starting to show her age, which breaks my freaking heart. But I've had her since she was 8 weeks old, so she is my baby. I love her so much, although she drives me absolutely insane. But that is life. Oh my God, okay. So I'm just breaking these apart. So basically, there are way too many plants in here, like I said, to keep it all in one spot. But I'm breaking them apart so that there's at least some roots. So like here's one separate plant now. There's also like another little baby growing on the side, but I'm gonna leave that in here until it gets a little bigger, and then we'll repot that too. But yeah, so Penelope's 11. I've had her since she was 8 weeks old. And then we have, so our oldest cat is Scooter. Tommy has had Scooter since he was a baby. Scooter is like 6 or 7, I think. And then we have 3 other cats. We have Louie and Georgie and Hamburger. Is his name? We call him Ham, Hamburgers, whatever the heck we nicknames, funny nicknames we have for him. He is literally a ham. He's the baby. If that tells you anything, he's a freaking goofball. But he's real cute. He always looks like he's grumpy. He's got just like grumpy eyes. He's so cute. I don't think there's any of them close to me. I've got George over here with me, but I'll try and show you guys them eventually at some point. But all right, so I've got them all separated here. I've lost some leaves in the process, but you know what? It happens. So I've got 3 different plants now. So I've got, this is the main one. It's got all the roots still, and then I ended up with these 2 babies. So when I separated them, like I said, you just want to make sure it's got at least some like a root, like aerial root or node. Why can I not talk today? So that they will grow into their own little plant and establish. And then I got this guy. Super fun. All right, so I need 3 pots. I'm gonna pot up this medium-sized one into here, I think, into the nursery pot it came in, and then I'm actually gonna reuse this pot that the varicosum was in for the bigger one. And then I just need a little pot, so let me go grab that. Let's get him in here. Put a little bit of soil on the bottom. And then we'll just fill around. All right, so yeah, those are all of our pets, all 5 of our pets that keep us so insanely occupied all the time. But they're all cute. They're all so cute. All right, there's one. Next question was, other than plants, what do you like to do for fun? Oh my gosh, you guys, if I'm being completely honest, I just like don't really have that much time. Like, I hang out with my plants and that is fun for me. Like, that is my fun me time. I'm a mom, so I'm very busy. I don't get a whole lot of free time. But when we do get free time, we go out on date nights. We went to a Twins game last week. We go out to like cute places for dinner. I don't know, we go ahead and have a couple cocktails. Just really, I don't really do a whole lot, you guys. But I will say I went to school for interior design. So other than that, like I do have a lot of fun like redecorating my house. And with Lost in the Forest, we're going to be launching a plant styling branch on like off of their main like plant store. We're gonna be offering plant styling consultation. So basically we'll like bring plants into your house and style them for you and give you like care tips and like, you know, like brochures on how to make sure that you can take care of those plants, and then we'll just style them up so your house is looking all cute. And I'm super excited about that because that's literally like my 2 favorite things in the entire world: plants and interior design, all in one thing. And I'm so honored that I get to do that through Forest. And we're gonna be launching that here very shortly. We're just kind of working on getting some stuff put together for it. All right, here are the 3 plants. So these are all Squamiferum, philodendron. All right, there's those 3. And I guess for the last, I guess there's just one question left. How old is Lennon? Lennon is, he's right behind me. He is 11 months old, 11 and a half months. He will be 1 on May 10th. So very soon we will have a 1-year-old. He's already running around like crazy. He's not quite talking yet. He says mama. Other than that, he doesn't really say a whole lot other than just random like noises. No words though. But yeah, he's 11 months old, 11 and a half months old. And he will be 1 so soon. I cannot believe how fast that year went. Like, are you kidding? Woo! Crazy. Say I've been busy would be an understatement. But yeah, I think those are all the questions. So I'm going to now prop you up in a different position and show you all the plants now that they're all repotted and cute and all of that. So let's get to it. Okay, so we've reached the end of the video, and now I'm just going to show you all of the plants like in a more full view. So let's start with the Monstera that we did first. So now she's in this really cute pink pot. How pretty she is. I love her so much. Okay. And then we did the philodendron Florida green. I am obsessed with this plant right now. Look at how beautiful. Lennon just grabbed the tiny Squamiferum and threw it all over the floor. Okay, so luckily, you know, earlier in the video when I was talking about how someone would be really stupid to buy a white rug with a tiny human. Well, yeah, so that happened. Luckily we have a shampooer and it really didn't get that dirty either. I'll show you real quick. Okay, so it's like you can barely even see it. Here, baby, just sit down, please. It's like right here, slightly dirt. It's really not too terrible anyways. It could have been way worse, okay? Anyways, but yeah, so Florida Green, so beautiful. I love her so much. I'm so happy to have her on a pole. I'm excited to watch this new leaf come out. She is so big. Now she'll grow even bigger with a nice moss pole, but that's what she looks like. And then we did we do the varicosum next or the Baltic? I don't remember. But this is the varicosum. So this is the first leaf that she came out with. See? And there's the second one that she just came out with, and then she's got a third one working right here. So cute. This moss pole is only gonna work for another leaf or two, but that's okay. It'll work for now. I really just wanted to get her climbing. And then I'll show you the Baltic blue in the cute pot. I love this pot so much. This plant is so cool. Look at all the, like some of the good fenestrations. I think they're all on this, most of them are on this side. Yeah, look at this leaf. Can you see that? That's so freaking cool. This is like one of those plants where I just didn't really care about it until I saw it in person. Like there was so much hype about like finding one in your area, like when they were gonna come. But I didn't really care about it until I saw it and I was like, okay, I have to have this. And now I have it. And it's so cute. And I don't know like if this is gonna start trailing now or what's gonna happen, but it's kind of like loose in here. But you know what? It's gonna be okay. All right, so there's that, the Baltic blue. And then lastly, I have my 3 squamiferum plants. So they were all in one pot, like I said, when we were repotting them. They just would have tried to fight each other basically to grow. The roots were way too compacted in there. So I split them off into 3 small plants, and they've all got new growth on them, so that'll be super fun to watch them grow. This is the biggest one, and you can see the fuzzy petiole. Oh! Wow! Are you finding your voice? Anyway, there's the last one that we did today. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was enjoyable for you because it was super fun for me. And I got some repotting done that I needed to get done desperately. So thank you for tagging along and helping me out. Yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's where I post most of the time. I try to post daily there. YouTube is kind of my secondary. I want to do this more, but I just don't have as much time. So follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of my planty content. Otherwise, hit the subscribe. Leave me any questions you have in the comments. I'll try to link as many of the things I talked about today in the description. But yeah, that is all. See ya later.